In this week of buildings that I think are pretty cool that I just happened to walk into, I'm in the Nicholas building.
Built, designed in 1926, architect Harry Norris.
I actually learned a lot more about this building because of a guy named Stephen that I met randomly.
I'm Stephen McLaughlan. McLaughlan spelt the Catholic Scottish way.
So I'm not even going to be talking about it that much because he's way more interesting.
I've run an unsuccessful gallery in the Nicholas building for 30 years, and that's quite an achievement. If a gallery has existed for 30 years and looks professional, the presumption is it is viable and sells a lot of art.
This used to be the Philosopher?
Yeah. That's the other gallery. That's Jason. Hello, Jason. Well, people loved the Nicholas building. They're always fearing it's going to be demolished and turned into apartments. And it's lovely that people care, but the building is physically solid, it's heritage protected, legal, technical, UNESCO Charter protection, which allows for flexibility and adaptation. And all potential alternate uses of the building are valid enough, but the building is so suited to being prestige retail and mixed-use commercial tenancies that that's this destination for life. And just on the building itself, there's all sorts of famous history. I mean, one of the more specific sightings in the building is Patti Smith wandered into the Nicholas building, headed up to Collector Works bookshop on the second floor.
So this is the bookshop.
Yeah.
Where Patti Smith
Bought her book.
And
I know that because the person who ran that loved and respected bookshop confirmed that it happened. And he thinks she was on her way to visit Valley Myers, who she knew. Tom Cruise was seen in the foyer heading off to John Homan's physiotherapy. And on the floor below, Valley Myers, who's a celebrated, eccentric Melburnian. She was a stunning personality, made international friends all over the place, documented her life beautifully, and after years in Europe, eventually moved into the Nicholas building for about 20 years. And whenever Bob Dylan or Donovan or Patti Smith was in town, they'd visit Valley Myers in her studio. Whether your priority is cultural, historical, architectural, or even commercial, you can tie them all together by curating the building beautifully. And so I'm just part of the texture of what's already a pretty richly textured carpet of life.
she set herself on fire?
Because she's a podiatrist, so she's actually cleaning her utensils with methylated spirits, and the dish caught fire, and the people in the building opposite saw the fire and came around just to check she was all right.